past year, my channel has had a massive overhaul in the type of content I made. And overall, I think it's been going pretty good, all things considered. But not all of them can be winners, so welcome to the first annual Augustly Sonic Lover video ranking, where every August I will rank the videos I have made in the past year. Now before I start this, I should point a few things out. Videos such as thanks for 3 years of Sonic Lover or check out the second channel won't be included for obvious reasons. However, the Watch Mojo parody will, as it's an actual video I put time into. But if I had to choose which one is better, it would obviously go to the much higher quality video known as check out the second channel. Anyway, let's start out with our bottom spot. In last place we have... Prank channels are strange. Yeah, I never see myself coming back to this one. There are some pretty great things about this video, like the La La Life section, or how this video basically started my ongoing hatred of Watch Mojo on this channel. But other than that, it's pretty basic. I actually remember when I was hanging out with some of my friends, and when one of them asked which video to play to introduce one of my friends to my channel because he hadn't seen it, I said, anything but prank channels. It just doesn't fit in at all, honestly. The editing's pretty good though, I will give it that. It was one of my first videos where I started doing a lot more fluid and bounty keyframes, and I think overall the writing is pretty funny in some areas. But overall, as a video, it's not the best.
Enrique!
In 8th place we have, what is my favorite album of all time? This one is fine, it's totally tolerable, it just does not sound out to me at all. This has some pretty good editing, heck I'd say some of my best. The writing is pretty funny, and I still do agree with most of my rankings, aside from on TV, but my main issue with the video is it just does not sound out that much. I think the topic is insanely basic. Also, I think that the Sonic Lover music I still can't read it. The Sonic Lover music rating lightning round is incredibly boring, and I could have done a lot more than just saying song names and my opinions on them. This wouldn't be an issue if it was something short, but that takes up every 1/4 of an album. I don't think it's bad overall, but it just really does not fit in with the rest of my videos, and it's kind of boring. Minnesota! At the number 7 spot, we have La La Life is actually awful. This is the first video I consider to be not bad, but that's all it is. Not bad. It is the shortest wait for a video coming out 2 days after prank channels, and thank gosh it did. It's so much better than that one, and it's honestly what that one should have been. I still think all of my points in the video still apply to that channel now, and it's most likely going to stay that way for the rest of my lifetime. I think the editing's pretty good, especially the pre-intro setting up the video. Fun fact about it, this was supposed to be a Halloween special because La La Life is so bad it's scary. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. The writing is pretty funny, and it has one of my funniest edits on the channel.
Hello, Johnny.
I told you not to do that!
You cannot say that's not funny. If you can't, I don't feel safe around you. Anyways, this one's not bad.
Bruh.
In the number 6 spot, we have top 10 clips of screaming YouTubers. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this one, except it might be the funniest video on the channel. It's edited pretty faithfully to Watch Mojo, a lot of the visual gags are pretty good, and it finally gave me the ability to use a Wojak for a video. Fun fact about the speed section, it shows the media offline thing for 2 reasons. 1, I couldn't find a proper link to the stream of the clip was from, so I couldn't link it. And 2, I had a clip of it, but the video failed to download, so I just caved in and did that. And honestly, I am so glad I did, because it is now one of the funniest jokes on the channel. I wouldn't consider it one of my best videos, but it is definitely worth a watch. At number 5, we have OKKO, Cartoon Network's underrated gem. I love this video for so many reasons. First, it gave me an excuse to rewatch this masterpiece, and I still think everyone should go watch it. Second, it recaps the show pretty well and explains a lot of things and how I see the show great. And third, it is single-handedly responsible for the funniest mistake I have made while recording.
Book and opening to a page of PJ, Cool Cat, and Edith.
There are a lot of VO issues in this video, and I'm considering re-recording it as a whole because I was so tired when I did it initially. Also, I'll take this as a time for an excuse. For what, you might ask? To talk about the show's holiday special, because I don't know another time I'll get to talk about OKKO's holiday special, Super Black Friday. Specifically the part where the in-universe version of Santa just destroys the box bots.
Oh, you silly. Why ever would we need to attack you guys?
When you're already victims to the idea of buying stuff!
I freaking love this show. Anyways, the video is pretty good. At number 4 we have GameToon's many other channels. So, fun story, haha, I made this video in a day. It was awful. But the video turned out well, all things considered. Yeah, so I was peer pressured into making a video after a friend said my upload schedule sucked at the time, so I found an old script I had lying around, recorded, edited, and uploaded it all in a day. That's one of the main reasons the video has so many minor errors, as well as the reason I wasn't able to include Newscape Pro has another, much older channel, except this one posts Minecraft and SCP videos. I know that they made a channel for the SCP content, but I don't know what happened to the Minecraft part. If I had to guess, the Minecraft videos turned into stuff on GameToons, Bronzo, or Princess Hannah. I've also heard that this channel is held in pretty high regard, so it might actually not be all that bad. Anyways, this video turned out a lot better than a video made in a day usually would, most likely because of the much simpler editing back then. If I tried to edit something in a day now, let's just say there most likely wouldn't be a next video. Alright, we're in the top 3 now. These are what I consider the best videos I've made in the last year. Starting off with the crazy tale of feature films for family. I think this video turned out super well. It had some of my best editing so far, honestly. More specifically, this portion. Other G-rated tapes on my VHS shelf, these are so much lighter somehow. And they just kept pumping them out so fast. Matching that with repetitive phone calls to parents desperate to find anything for their kids. I also think the storytelling in it is pretty good, as well as a lot of the jokes in it being pretty good. The video turned out super great, and I recommend watching it. In second, we have the instructional VHS tape Iceberg Explained. This video took a while to get out, but it was totally worth it in the end because it turned out great. I think the layers are structured well and the entries are in pretty good places. And speaking of which, the entries! They're fun! Fun fact, there's actually 2 cut entries. What were they? I'm glad you probably didn't ask. Take a look.
Beatles Sing-Along. Beatles Sing-Along is a, well, Beatles Sing-Along tape. If you're wondering why this tape is on here, it's to help give a little background for a later entry, and I also do think it counts as an instructional tape, as it does give you instructions to sing along to Beatles music. The tape also mainly features some Fleischer cartoons in the background. The tape itself was made by Dan Dalton, which is a name you should remember for later. Let's go back a few entries to Beatles Sing-Along from Tier 2. Dan Dalton has found a new interest, CGI and motion capture. He decided it was a perfect combination. Just reuse clips from Beatles Sing-Along and get a model to dance to them. So, what did he choose?
Ladies and gentlemen, Baby Rapper!
Baby Rapper is one of the funniest and most absurd tapes I've ever seen. And unlike other found footage fest videos, this one actually has a full upload from someone else on archive.org. This tape is just so stupid and I love it. Why is he a rapper? Why is he singing Beatles music if he is a rapper? And who is Fancher? The tape itself is pretty much Beatles sing-along with a few more songs and Baby Rapper dancing on screen so you can follow along with him.
Video-wise, the editing's pretty good and it has what I think is my best edited shot.
Explain after the story. So back in the 80s, Showbiz Pizza was going through a transition to turn all the animatronics there into Chuck E. Cheese characters in a process called concept unification. Like, how did that not... that looks sick, I think. That's actually epic.
I think the writing is pretty good and I explain everything super well. The entries are well picked and I managed to find ones that are fairly unique. It's just a good video all around. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Sonic EXE, the horror topic that never fell off. This video somehow still manages to hold up to this day, which is kind of coincidental with the topic of the video being not falling off, but it really is still so good. I think the storytelling in this video is superb and I explain everything super well. The editing, while basic compared to some of my newer stuff, is still really good. The jokes in this one land super well, still being some of the funniest on the channel. I think the montage is laid out super well and shows how big it really was. Oh yeah, I also know what this is from now, for better or worse. Probably worse. It's also for sure the most important video on this channel, as it sets the standard for what to expect from this channel. Now, it's not perfect, I would probably remove the bad Creepypasta Chronicles part, as it really does not do anything to the video, but it is still super great and it holds up insanely well. And with that, the first Augustly Sonic Lover video ranking is over.
Hello there, this is Sonic Lover. I'm too lazy to record anything right now, so I'm just using text-to-speech. This is just a dump of thumbnails to some canned videos, as well as an old thumbnail to my upcoming Muggles video.
Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below with what you think is my best video, if you care at all. Anyways, I will see you next time.
Cat loves to boogie woogie.